Hello everybody, welcome. I'm RX Oliver, these are my friends, and we're finally back to play part 2 of Bounty Hunter RPG Halcord Midmo. This is the introductory one-shot or introductory campaign start for the diceless system Bounty Hunter RPG, which our good friend Brian has introduced us to. So, as you can see today, I'm here with the A-team. I've got Cressa, I've got Brew, I've got Luna. And in the Games Master seat, we've got Mr. Brian C. Alright, Brian, the floor's yours, mate.
When last we left off, we were in a combat situation where a AI guard was attacking the group, fighting off the group from capturing Halcord Midmo, and they were. And he was almost down, and then of course my phone decided it was done.
The lightning took you out, didn't it?
It was all done. But yep, we're ready to go.
Sweet.
All right. Last thing I've got recorded was Taklik was up.
Ooh. Oh, the last thing I've got recorded is that bad guy's got 2 hit points left.
Yes, and so the bad guy has 2 hit points left.
You're up, Taklik.
So what I've got here is that Taklik was ready to go. So
do you remember what I was doing?
So did you see the map pulled up? There is the robot is there, not on a good color.
Okay.
Change that to like yellow or something. There we go.
Right.
And it didn't change the other color for that. Oh, because I didn't save it, didn't I?
We have a friend who's colorblind, and he insists on using green and blue on top of each other when he's making that.
Is that going to be a problem for everybody?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure people can see it. All right. So there he is. He had hit everybody with a mass attack, and I do believe he's single attacked several people. That mass attack still hasn't recharged. So
let me have a little look at what I've got, what I can do.
I believe you have a rifle. No, yes, you have a rifle.
Yeah, I think we just need to hit him and he's done. Like,
you use your rifle, you just click on each of those numbers.
Sweet. So
let's see. Let's make sure you are targeting him, because that would help. So yep, you are targeting him.
Yeah. Now do I hit?
So
that?
You click on the 7, the 1, and the 28, because it's going to lower your ammo by 1. It's going to take an action point from you, and it's going to.
Oh, come on.
Send that.
Why isn't it working? Did that work?
Yes, you just did 7 points of damage.
Oh, nice. Hold on. You say.
And he had 2 hit points left.
Oh wait, I have to go into edit. Hold on.
Oh, I got it.
You got it. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Thank you so.
Not a problem. It's just that is just an icon, to kind of designate what that button does.
Okay,
so
that's all.
We're using that red and white icon drip to show that you're going to spend an action point.
Yes. So. Okay.
Is that him then? Is that him down?
Action point.
Question, I closed my battle map on accident.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
How do I open it again? Oh, thanks.
Not a problem. All right, so that hit him. He is down.
Just died.
Nice work, Taklik.
All right. How did that shot hit him, since you were the one that took him out? With your Ran rifle, which is like a railgun. It's like a Gauss rifle.
Straight through the neck.
Right through the neck. The head pops off and rolls and lands at Rusty's feet. He is looking at a fellow AI.
Yeah.
I'll give him a smile.
Kick it.
And kick it, and then kick it away, yeah.
All right.
Top bins.
You search. You had you had found his manifest. You know that he has taken there is a ship called the Oroko It's a hauler. It had left this morning for Garund Prime, a small planet near the edge of the Kajar Rift Trench. You also know that near that border is the Grey Pan Alliance. On board of that ship is those anodyne crystals that you were hoping to intercept, and Halcord had purchased them for nearly 2,000 Deca credits. The orders indicate that the ship will be contacted when it arrives in the Garoon system.
And if I remember
So-
correctly, as we've come into this place, this is like a hardware store. He's just escaped out the back, hasn't he? He's just one step ahead of us only, eh?
He hopped into his shuttle and took off. And the robot came in and attacked you to keep you guys from being able to catch up to him as he was running away. But you see him flying off in the distance. He is going out the atmosphere,
So we need to get back to our ship then as soon as possible.
which you have a vehicle that you can use to do so.
Yep. Who was our captain again? It was Rizzo, wasn't it? Martin's character.
Was it Martin?
I think so.
Hey guys. So
I think we nominated him or he nominated himself.
I think he was captain, aye.
Well, does
Wait,
anybody?
about harvesting this body, like there were jetpacks on this AI robot.
There was a jetpack on this AI, and there was a wrist rocket system on him. And you also know that the entire body for this robot or this AI was built here,
Oh.
which means that all of these things are potentially here, like at brand new.
Ooh.
Did you want to
Did
take
you
some time and look around?
I mean,
get them now?
yeah, I mean, if these things fit onto an AI, like a machine, quite, like, rather than a person, these might be ideal for me. We could have a quick look.
Okay.
Have we got a quick look?
All right. So you take a so that would be a
Investigate?
a perception or an awareness roll, and that would be an awareness.
Ooh, where's awareness?
Look around. It's under your mental skills.
Skills.
You'd be spending
Yeah, I
some
don't
time
have
and
one.
effort looking around.
Sorry, what did you say?
I have
Perception?
Oh, it's
Awareness.
awareness.
Oh, awareness.
And you're looking through, and what you're noticing on him is that this thing is like truly built into. It's fully integrated into his body system. And when you go and you find the actual items, they're boxes, and they shake, and it sounds like maybe gravel or sand inside them.
Hmm.
And you realize it's all nanite technology.
Ah.
Maybe we should just take a box with us.
Mate, listen, if I just
So
dip, if I just dip
there
my
is
hand
a-
in it, do they like wrap around and go on?
So yeah, if you open the box and you reach into it,
Yep.
the missile thing for the wrist, basically just attaches itself to you and it uploads into a software
Yes.
upgrade.
Yeah, I'll
So
take
that would
that.
also be fired under your ranged attack.
Nice. I'll take the wrist rocket launcher.
What we need to do is we need to create a missile attack for you.
Nice, nice,
I-
nice.
Remembered you had said you wanted that, and I forgot to sit down and do it. There's the items. There's items.
Wrist rockets be nice.
Let's see if I can.
Iron Man style.
I will take the Rand rifle, and I'm going to change the Rand rifle to your wrist rocket. All right, we need to get in here to change all this. Yeah, there's also another box of wrist rocket ammo,
Oh,
and
definitely.
it's all nanite.
I'll definitely grab that then.
So you load that in there,
Yep.
and you have
Wrist
go.
rockets. Let's go.
each box is worth about 10 shots. from what you can tell.
Okay.
And
Nice.
it is going to have a damage of 9.
So we're just stealing this
Lock
guy's
down.
stuff as we chase him. I love that.
There you go. So there you go. You've got the wrist rocket.
Nice.
For the jetpack, let's see. I think there's an inventory here. We are going to put that. We're just going to create you a new one, and we're going to have a AI jetpack. It is. Let's see, that is, you're carrying now 11. Actually, that's going to be attached to your body. We're not going to worry
Okay,
about
nice.
that being carried. But basically, it does take you can use it. It's going to get it's going to take a point of action point away from you for each round that you're using.
For each round of use. Okay, I'll make a note of that. So 1 AP per round.
Yep. And once you're out of AP, you're out of AP. So be mindful of that.
Yep.
Okay. And did anyone else? I mean, this was mostly a droid factory / power plant factory. Did anybody else want to look at anything here? Or
Question
we-
about the AI enemy. Was it mostly robotic?
yeah, AI is basically a robot.
Okay. So could I use my quantum architect to
Okay.
construct it into a small pet?
You want to construct the head?
No, it's like a small pet. So like, let's say, for
Oh,
example,
interesting.
A Jack Russell.
let's
So
let's say I cut off its head, attached its limbs to it, and then turned it into a quadruped companion.
Like a little spider head.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you grab the remains and a couple of the boxes of the nanite material, and you take it with you on your ship. And during the almost week flight that or time that you're traveling, you go through and you start making yourself this small non-combat pet, maybe for now.
Yeah, it's non-combat. It's
Okay.
just severely, part of.
Using the nanites, you're
Character.
able to reshape it and resize it to. I mean, you're gonna have to describe what you've made here.
So I would want it to have an original head and kind
Okay.
of an insect-shaped body. So, and then
Oh, 6 legs.
only six legs, not like a spider.
Okay.
So like, it's gonna be like a little, let's say like a little drony doggy thing. So I'll
Okay.
command it like a dog because it's got the head of an AI.
Okay.
But it's only got the body to like scuttle about. It can't like help in combat.
Okay. So it's like this little canine, but it's got 6 legs. So maybe you call it a K6 or something. I don't know.
I'll think of a name. I'll think of a name.
Get it
quite
all
quick.
taken care of. Okay. So, guys, before we leave that last scene, before you, as you get to your ship and you take off, well, what you need to do is go ahead and someone needs a navigation check, and then all your points are fixing to reset here. So
Okay.
I don't think anyone's dangerous on their points, but I'm just making sure somebody has navigation.
I've done it.
And then does somebody have the ship?
I had a horrible feeling I was able to drive a ship, and I feel like we're fucked if I'm in charge of that.
I've got vehicle operations. That's not ship flight, is it?
Vehicle operations is the ship flight.
Okay, I can do that as well.
All right. Good. Someone
Did
has
you find
the
that?
vehicle operations. Good. All right. So You do your navigation, you take off, you follow the rules for getting out of there. You find that the system that you're heading to, Gurun Prime, has one habitable planet and a few ports, but it's mostly a refueling station as for people who are patrolling the upper rift. There's there could be some more if anybody wanted to do some research. It's like I said, you have a week, so your points are coming back. All
Okay.
those
I have like
wounds
hacking
are
and
going to
everything.
I can't find mine.
zero.
Wait, yeah, I have in my backpack. I have a computer interface pad, a comms digital access device. Is that a phone?
Okay, let's see. Under mental skills, obscure lore is actually a skill. You have it.
Yeah.
So if you were just to roll that, yeah, basically you're going to use your computer, but you're using that obscure lore to make the right search. You know, some people
Okay.
have terrible luck with Google
Okay.
because they don't
So
search for the
I
right
did
things.
click that. Yeah.
Sure. And I'll give you your point back since we are.
And tell me if it's worked.
But you have it, so if you're declaring, you don't have. We won't worry about rolling it because then we
Okay.
don't have to change
Okay.
points.
Thank God, because I'm
you're
going to
using
your
it,
game. I'm
So
really sorry.
what you have found is, you have found that Halcord's AI starship, the one that caused all the problems that started all this, for the reason why you're trying to hunt him down, flew into the Gurun system, which is what ended his career.
Yeah, he had wrote an AI pattern that it
Like a big
destroyed a
AI
ship
warship.
full of people, and it killed loads of people, didn't it? That's what he's wanted for.
And so they tried to shut him down. And he's declared his vengeance upon them, and that's what this is all about. So let's say, well, all right. Now we're in the Gurun system. The moment your ship reforms after the drive jump, your senses tingle. The Gurun system is a silhouette of a planet. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Silhouette of planets as the Kajar Rift burns across the entire backdrop. Thank you. It's burning plasma storms, orange and red, and are uncomfortably bright, even this far away. All right, you are now in a system. And there are certain things that the ship itself can do. And there are certain skills. Let's see if I think I put those in notes. Roles and skills on ship.
Ah, yeah, I see
So
it.
if you are steering, you're using vehicle operations. If you are plotting a course, you're using navigation. If you are avoiding an attack, you are using logic. Tactical, to scan an area would be science. To fire on a ship would be mounted weapons. To target a specific ship component would be a chain of engineering, logic, then mounted weapons. So that costs you 3 points. But you can target a specific spot on a ship and potentially take it out easier. To deploy countermeasures, you use logic. To repair a ship, restore 3 points, is repair. To increase power to a system, to change the stats on a ship, up or down, is engineering. Transfer of power,
Yeah, this one.
is a chain. Masking a ship from scanners, basically is stealth. Logic, science, and stealth.
Can that?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, a quick question
Go
about the chain ones. Can they come from everyone in the group, or does it have to be one person that has them all?
Nope.
Be a team effort.
Can contribute. If someone has logic, someone has science, and someone has stealth, then the three people can actually do that.
Okay.
We should maybe do that. Just while we're on mask the ship from scanners, it might be a good idea to do that one.
Okay, so the first thing y'all want to do then, so I need a logic. I need someone to give me logic, someone to give me
I've got logic.
acumen. I'm sorry.
Me.
Science and stealth. My eyes jumped from the one together.
Okay, I've got the logic.
Wait, how are
Logic,
you
science, and stealth.
just rolling these? Mine's are not going.
Again, it's not a roll. It's
Just
actually, if you look
double
at your
Double click.
if you look at your wounds, you actually gained a wound because basically your efforts ultimately start to drain you over time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you all day hard all day, how do you feel at the end of the day? You're ready to
It's,
go home. And
Oh, we need a
It's
science.
habit. Yeah. It's habit calling it a roll from
Yeah, it
a
is.
skill.
so we've got a logic, we've got a stealth, and do we get a science?
We need a
Does
science
someone
roll.
have science? There we
Did
go.
I
We
do
have
two?
science.
There
Okay.
we go.
So your ship is completely masked. It is much more difficult to see it. Now you see this entire system sitting in front of you. What are you going to? How are you going to?
Can I use computer acumen? It says, see this connect with another ship for communication. Can I use my computer acumen followed by someone doing a hacking to then get a trace on his ship to be able to follow it?
All right. So talk me through that one more time.
So, connect with another ship for communication using comms is a computer acumen roll. So if I make a computer acumen roll, we can connect to
Okay.
it, but I don't want them to know that we're connecting to it. So can we make a computer
maybe
acumen
doing the
and
hack?
a hacking roll?
So that would be computer acumen, logic, and hacking to hack into another system.
Okay. Well,
I
Lyra's
can
got the
do
hacking.
it. Yeah.
Go for it. I've got the
Lyra's got the hacking.
I've got the
There you go.
Tucker's got
the
the logic.
computer acumen. There we go.
So, And then now we
Yeah.
just need. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. So you start looking, and what you find is there is a set of small ships not far from you.
Oh.
Throw those on the tracker for a second.
Oh, we're going into ship combat because that's fucking cool if we are.
There we go. And
That was
I'm gonna
good, very
add
good,
you
buddy.
guys to this map. So, that is a little bit too big.
Who is our captain? Because there's specific captain
And-
skills.
I know it. Can somebody not just play them? Jesus. Can you not
There
cheat?
are very specific captain skills. All right, I'm gonna show you these. All right, and I'm gonna share this map with you. So, actually, these guys will be closer together. So,
Ooh, hello.
they have not spotted you,
They've not
but
spotted
there
us.
are fighters patrolling
So
in the system.
we've got a mask up, so we're heading. What?
You are hidden.
We could maybe try and get behind them and then just blast.
So,
Or we could just try and sneak by them.
Let's try sneaking first.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go, you
So
agree?
you are already doing a good job of hiding. So what we would
Hold your
what I need is
hinges, Rusty.
So there's a chain here for comms. It says computer acumen, engineering, and hacking. You can create false sensor readings for a target ship using scanners. So we can throw it off. We can do a ventriloquism act.
It's opposite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Then
you're
it's
gonna,
opposite way.
you're gonna give them a false sensor reading of like you guys are maybe over here.
Yeah. So it's computer
Yeah,
acumen.
I was thinking
yep.
like up here somewhere. Oh shit, I've moved the thing.
So
Hold
it's
on.
computer acumen,
Where's that point,
engineering, and hacking. I'll get the computer. Lyra's got the
What do
hacking.
we need? Sorry.
We need
Ooh, there you go.
we've
That's a
got
cool
them.
picture.
We've got them all. Yeah, nice. Is that your guy, Chris, on the picture? Nice.
Yeah, it's a Hoggle Boswell.
I like him.
Where?
It's
I
can't
the bounty
think
hunter.
It's in the
I'll
Discord
have to
voice
pull it
chat.
lat- I'll pull
Alright,
it later.
We'll show. Yeah,
I'll
Brian
pull it
can
later
pull it.
Add it.
Nice.
I want to see.
It's cool. Like, nice, Chris. Yeah, Brian can pull that up
But
later.
unfortunately, I'm on 2 different computers, so this one is my Discord's on 1 computer.
Wait, that's a advancement from two screens, like 2 computers.
Mm.
Well, and I've my older computer, which is over 10 years old, still is faster than this brand new laptop. So, but I just can't make it run as many things. It doesn't have the throughput. Oh no. All right, so I believe everyone. Yeah, we have all three. Yes. Okay. So these guys suddenly speed up and cross the space and head over to where you guys have
The dummy signal.
tripped them.
Nice.
And now they're patrolling over there, and you see the remains of an old ship or a unused ship. And you have managed to avoid my combat. Darn it.
Nice.
We'll take these guys off of here.
It's not often that I will avoid combat in a game ever.
Hey, you know, there is.
It's against my will.
So
I like a wee
close that one
sneak
out.
past
Continue moving
sometimes. That was
forward.
good.
Sneaking is good.
Yeah. Sometimes it's
Sneaking is good.
worthwhile, but I don't like doing it.
Nah,
But
Kill
like,
me.
that was a cool
Kill me.
backdrop, right? That was a cool backdrop, right?
very much.
Mhm.
All right. You start getting closer to the AI control ship TX-02 Beta, where you see it off in the distance. And you hear an attempt to contact you. There's a interrogation of your communications.
Ooh.
We listen to it, or should we?
So does that mean that ship, I know you said that it was an old ship way off in the distance, but is it active? Like a live ship?
Well, I haven't. I don't
Can we
think
tap?
anyone's done an actual scan.
Okay. If we were to do
So-
that it would be able to detect us though, would it?
Yep. So let's see. That would be is that an engineering thing? No. That's a tactical thing. Scan using science.
Okay, so what do we think? If we scan to see if it's a live ship, it then knows that we're here, but we can tell it's old, so are we going to be better outpowered than it anyway?
Somebody's already trying to contact us with a signal, so someone's spotted us anyway.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's scan for it.
Mhm.
Can I do it, science?
As long as you have science. Yep. And you you have science. So all right. So you scanned. You do see the ship. You do see that the shuttle that had escaped from you is attached to one of the to one of the docks. Not docks, but a airlock. There's a shuttle attached to an airlock.
So this is his ship?
This is his ship.
Yeah.
And the TX Beta is the one that had attacked the other group.
So he's docked. So he's docked to the
he is docked
TX-02
to his
Beta.
old ship. Yep. And you hear his voice. I am so delighted you are good bounty hunters. I'd hate it if they sent inferior stock to me. You should know you are too late. Soon the region will know my genius. I was right. Now, if you attempt to board my ship, know this, I'll kill you all.
This motherfucker's monologuing. Let's get him.
You can try. Let's go.
He did a proper bad guy monologue. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I'm not scared of this guy.
So, first of all, this ship has taken damage. So there are some things you could learn. For instance, you just rolled science. Actually, science isn't one of them. So there are many other skills here that could give you some new information. For instance, using some engineering or some logic.
Logic. I'll roll that.
You just heard from him. All right, logic. You're figuring that he needed to get to this ship for probably some specific programming that was already on board this ship to complete whatever new project he is doing.
Aye.
He's maybe not actually finished
but-
yet.
This particular ship, there is no way he can restore it back to its working shape. It is that damaged. Did I get an engineering? I think I got an engineering over there. This is the original
Nice light up.
warship that he designed. It is mostly offline, severely
Okay.
damaged. There are only 2 areas that are currently working. And the Oroko, the shuttle, is docked alongside the ship. She is not armed and she poses no threat. The three fighter ships you left them so far behind, they're not going to be a problem. Does anybody have psychology?
Yes.
Okay. His preemptive monologuing definitely shows that he is nervous. He is not quite ready for to do what he was wanting to do, and he is trying to scare you off to keep you from boarding his ship.
He's bullshitting.
I've also got invitation. Let's get him.
Let's get 'em.
Let's get him.
Remember, we've got to take him
Guys are
alive.
ready.
Remember, we have to take him
Okay.
alive.
Oh yeah.
The money is definitely better to take him alive. All right. So, as you get closer, you realize that there are many parts of this ship that are broken, and there are many parts of this ship that are not safe to get into. With that engineering, you have located a airlock that should be strong enough to clamp onto and be able to aboard the ship.
Right.
You do know that parts of the ship are very damaged, so maybe a repair roll would give you some information.
Okay, who's got repair? Lyra,
So-
nice.
Oh yeah.
Lyra, you start looking at it, you're going, okay, so you can go here, 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 or here, but you can't go, and there's a long list of parts of the ship that are not safe. So you
Okay.
have that information. With your science, the ship, you are able, with using your science, you between science and if you wish to use science and stealth together, you can approach the ship, and he will not know exactly where you are approaching him. So
Oh yes.
science
Let's
and
go.
stealth.
Science and stealth.
Can I add a deception into that to make him think we've actually landed somewhere else?
Ooh, yeah, I'll allow that.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Let's go.
So the real question
Let's get
is, there's
we need
2 places you can try to get to. One is basically the command center of this ship, the CIC, and then the other is there is a hold that is definitely got power, like almost like a little spaceship warehouse. It's just a question of which part of this ship are you wanting to go to.
What's closer to him, where he is? Or we don't know, because that was just a signal, wasn't it?
we don't know.
Yeah.
But we might
Yes,
find
there
out
is.
more if we go
As big
too.
as this ship is, you are not you're not sure you're getting a life sign signal, but he is definitely transmitting from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe the info from the comms, or this little warehouse is obviously, or this little like hotspot is obviously where he's having to do his other stuff. So are we better going there,
Maybe.
or do we do the dreaded split the party?
So I think it was Tukleek has the vehicle operations.
I've got vehicle operations.
Okay.
Do we need it? There we go.
And you have successfully brought your ship and actually gone inside the hulk of it and connected to an airlock.
Yes, in the ship.
Yep, you lock down the engines,
Cool.
and the airlock registers breathable atmosphere on the other side. You are now attached to the TX-02 beta. Since they don't know or don't care that you are here, the airlocks will open without a problem. Where is Halcord? The power is still being routed to the bridge and to the hold.
The bridge and the hull will be next. Well, no, they're not going to be next. They'll be next to each other, are they? The hull's going to be a big space away from the bridge, actually. I think.
I say we go this little warehouse, this little hotspot, this whatever this is. I think that's where he is. I mean, how did we get there?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we have a landing shuttle as well. We can. That's how we've got here.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're in the ship now. Let's
Right.
go to the little fucking...
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm dropping y'all onto this map.
Ooh, new map.
There we are, and I will share that with you.
Alright.
As soon as we drop, I'm just gonna send Hoggle out to go and find nice wee bits of junk and stuff, and then come back and tell me about it later on. Okay?
Hoggle. Is that his name?
He's
What
gonna
do you call
scavenge
him?
for you, huh?
Hoggle.
Hoggle.
Nice.
Oh, Brian, you need to pull a picture of Chris's little AI bot on the screen at some point.
I would have to pull the.
Yeah, he's
the-
gonna...
I would
He
have to pull
can't, he's on
Discord up
2
on the other
separate
computer.
PCs.
I don't know what it'll do
right.
to my connection here.
Yeah, he's on 2 separate PCs.
Yeah.
Get him to send it to you. Can you not, like...
Yeah, I could probably do it actually. Watch this. Yeah, I'll put it on screen.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool little picture. I
Yeah.
like it.
His name's
I grabbed it on
Hoggle.
this computer, but it's not. I can't transfer it at the moment.
Yeah, it's cool. I've put one screen like.
Let's see. So you guys are standing here. You're in a corridor. It tees. As you approach the end of the corridor, you are hearing, as you make your way slowly, there are pipes that are leaking hot liquids onto the deck. Lights flicker erratically. The ominous groans of suddenly disrupt the stillness of the wreck, and then you start to hear this buzzing, whining sound.
Buzzing, whining.
So,
Oh.
yeah, listen.
What kind of
Please do
machine?
everything.
What kind of
Unlock
machine
it
does
here.
it sound like? Like a saw?
So as you get down here, start to hear this buzzing and whining sound. All right. Drop those. A moment later, the panel on the wall next to you
Nice.
starts to glow red and dissolves, and a bot about the size of your fist appears.
Ooh, a scrapper bot.
The ship's melting into wee fucking bunkers.
Um, Its laser cutter is blinking red, a warning it is about to discharge. The bots normally don't target sentient beings. Normally.
Could I just fucking punch it?
Yes. Now, other
Wait.
panels are also starting to glow.
Get ready. Get
Yeah.
ready, guys.
I'll move over towards the panels, get ready to punch them when they pop out.
There's not. Who was it that's a little octopus? You get your tentacles on the go.
That was Martin.
That was Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Martin! When we actually need your tentacles, you're someone else. Getting tentacles.
Oh, there's 8 of them. Ooh, you've got fighter
Oh,
hands.
get ready, guys.
So the panels just start to glow, and all of a sudden they just start to melt down. And then that first one that was there looks like it's ready to do something, and the others are all the other ones. The panels are still behind their panels, and they are still glowing. So
Also, if we just
only
get
this
rid
one,
of these.
only Scrapperbot 1 is currently out at the moment.
Right, so I'm going to punch this little fucker, and then we're
So
going to
are you-
run.
Are you doing first action here? Are you doing a
Yeah.
first phase initiative here?
I don't know. I don't know, am I?
It costs you an action point to go first. Unless you're already
Oh,
first.
fucking yeah.
Okay, so you would click that first phase action point.
Right. Wait, bear with me.
It's in attributes.
It will be where on my sheet?
On the main tab,
it's under
attributes near the top.
Main tab, attributes. Is it the red one?
Initiative first phase.
Initiative first phase.
Click
Does
the
that
number
work?
1.
And anybody else
You
planning
double-
on doing
you-
first
Yeah.
first phase action?
No, that's my level. I'm sorry. Hold on.
There you go. All right. So that means that your initiative has just jumped to 10. All right.
What is this little button
Pepper
do?
bots are going to be.
Wait, did you figure it out?
Yes.
No.
I clicked it too.
You see on attributes,
Oh, okay.
on the main tab,
see,
you've
Right.
got
Oh,
attributes.
initiative first phase.
Double click the
Jesus
one next
Christ.
to that,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the whole wrong place.
Alright.
And Chaklik. Okay, it was all right. Chaklik declares first action phase. Okay, so you're going to go up to a 10. All right.
Mhm.
So you turn, all right, and you are first. What do? You've got this robot. And this laser comes up. It's aiming at the first person standing here.
Well, realistic.
It's aiming at you.
How far away from it is it realistically?
I mean, you can almost reach out and grab it if you wanted to.
I'm
or
going to
you can
shoot it. I'm going to shoot it instead because
Okay.
I would have absolutely just punched it myself. But
Okay.
I'm going to
Do you-
use my weapon.
Okay, let's go ahead and get you unarmed on here.
That
Are you
did I
using
do
the
that
rifle?
right?
You're using the rifle. Okay.
All right. Was that the right thing? I've only got one weapon, I think.
I know. I was looking for unarmed. It should be.
No, yeah. It's like realistically, I'm
The
about to
unarmed
hunt.
would only do 2 points of damage. Your rifle will kill them outright.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot it and fucking run. We're going. I'm going to shoot this thing and we're running to this
So,
little warehouse place, guys.
You hit the number one. You hit that first one. Got that damage. And drop it there. Boom. With 7 damage. Oh, didn't take it. 7. There we go. And that takes it
Yeet.
immediately off the board.
Good.
So, but the other spots are glowing. There is a glowing spot next to Lyra. There are 6 of them in that hallway, and if you look around the corner, there are 2 of them, 2 more glowing on either side.
Can I do,
Glowing or I already?
when it's my turn,
As in their
would I be able to do something like a computer acumen combined with deception to tell the things to shut down?
possibly. Lyra, did you want to do something before Oliver goes?
No, it's okay.
No,
Okay.
Lyra.
I was gonna maybe grab it and like have the laser, like use the laser as a weapon for the other ones, but that one's dead, and the other ones haven't emerged. So
I mean, it's just a metal panel that's in front of them, and it's already glowing, which means it's on their turn. Those panels are gonna fall down.
Just grab it.
I mean, you could shoot through it.
yeah,
It's
I'll
like
just
radiating the heat out from a central point.
I'll just shoot through the hottest part of that metal panel with
Okay.
my gun.
All right, so go ahead and do that. And again, make sure you use all 3 buttons. All right, with 5 points, you have hit, which one's next to you? 5 for 5 points of damage. There's a light on it that goes from green to red, and you punched it through the wall, and its light goes from green to red, and it starts to turn and crawl back into the wall space. Basically, you took it all the way down to low power mode, and it's going to go recharge itself.
Hey. Jesus, mind.
Sounds like a plan.
So even with your pistol, you can take them down in one shot, basically to being removed from combat. Olga.
Yep.
Or Rusty, because both of y'all have 4 for 5s. If I need to adjust it.
Can I attempt what I said? Can I try and tell them to stand down?
6. Yeah, yes you may.
So what do I need to just do? Just computer acumen or?
It's you're gonna have to hack them. So
I don't have hacking.
it's gonna be.
I wanted to use computer acumen
Can I
combined with deception.
No.
I'll allow that.
If-
You're a robot talking to a fellow robot,
Mhm.
acumen and deception together. I'll allow it, as opposed to hacking them directly.
Okay.
So you're kind of contacting them directly, wirelessly, and you're telling them, "Hey, we're supposed to be here. We're fellow scavenger droids too." I'm assuming something along those lines.
Yeah.
And they're
No,
all like,
I'm gonna actually call them by their model number and like I'm gonna talk in commanding language as if I'm their superior and command them to shut down. Say we're taking over the operation. I'm in charge of this now. Blah 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 blah. Like you know
okay.
when
Are
they
you having them come with you, or are you just sending them off into some other part of the ship?
no, I'm just gonna tell them to shut down for 12 hours.
Oh, okay. Union break. Union break.
Yep.
They all shut down.
Nice.
All right. Moving forward.
Shutting down encounters
Continue.
one after another, guys.
You continue to move, and I should have picked a picture for this, but they didn't have one. You see a massive tear in the ship. It is nearly 20 meters wide, dozens of decks deep, and you realize that in order to get to either of the places you're trying to go, you're going to have to get across this. Now, there are some skills that can definitely help.
Jetpack will be. I can get over it pretty easy. We've got jetpack.
You've got a jetpack.
Am I strong enough to
And
carry
you use that.
someone over?
So like in this particular area, the gravity isn't working too well. So yes, you could potentially move everybody. It would cost you some additional action points.
Mm-hmm. Has anyone else got a way of getting over it? If not, I can just do 3 trips.
You are noticing that there are lots of sharp areas that could potentially do damage to you. If you could help this situation out by crafting something,
Excuse me, sorry guys.
engineering, you might be able to make some decisions about what's going on.
I have a grappling hook.
Ooh, that could definitely help. That would reduce.
Right. Sorry guys, super quick of what happened while I was away.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you come up to an area, and I'm sorry I don't have a picture of it, but there is a huge, a huge rent, a huge tear in the ship, and it's like 20 meters across, and it goes several decks deep, and you're having to get across this. So you have a grappling hook.
Let me have a look what I've got.
Lyra,
there.
if
So
you
that can help you to cross it, and that reduces the number of rounds to 4.
well, I was thinking if Lyra gives me the hook and holds onto the rope, I can just fly it over, hook it on, and then they can all get across using the rope.
It's a propelled grappling hook, so I
Oh,
could probably just shoot it over.
Even better.
Or you could just
An
use
old school
the
Batman
board and
Batman
wrap each
style,
other
yeah.
around, and instead of it costing an extra action point for each person, you could do this probably in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do it in 2 actions per round. 2 action points per round, so that'd be a total of 8 to get across here.
For all of us to get across.
For all of you to get across,
Just
using
2
the
each.
grappling hook and his jetpack, it'd be 2 each.
Okay. So we just how do we do that?
Instead of
Do we
it
just-
being 1 each, 1 per round. So, just add 2 to your wounds, and give me an idea of what you did. What
I'm
did
not sure
do
how you add to it.
You're just
So
gonna cut
you
new
should be able
skills.
to just go over to wounds and change it from whatever you're at to 2 more. You should be able to just click on it. If it doesn't, let
No.
me know.
No.
Yeah, I
flat.
can do mine.
I can
Okay,
just click a skill twice if that works.
Yeah, I
that
could just
works.
click a skill twice. Yeah. Boom, boom.
Anyone?
Yeah, just to burn 2 points.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So you all. So yeah, tell me about it. What did you do to help get across? I know we had a grappling hook, so you aimed, you fired, you got that grappling hook in place. You tied everybody with that rope to make sure everyone was safe, and then you, with the jetpack, you slowly pulled yourself across.
Mm-hmm.
Are these the kinds of ideas
No,
that I'm thinking?
I reckon Lyra shoots the grappling hook across, and then
We'll just jump over.
they all just use the rope to get across, and I just hover in the jetpack, ready to
Make sure that
catch
everybody
anyone
is
that
safe,
falls. Yeah,
and yeah, so you would probably be using some awareness. Hey, watch out! There's that sharp piece of metal right there. And
Mhm.
yeah, you slowly make your way across. Everybody makes it, and you are across. All right. So I need to know: are you trying to head for the
Ogo's the
bridge?
last one to go and decides to accidentally retract it and then fire it against the ceiling and swing across like Batman.
Yes.
So all right.
Yeah.
So with some extra panache, Ogo gets across. With some extra panache there.
Love it, Chris. Love
All
it.
right. I need to know:
Right.
are you going to the hold or are you going to the bridge?
What do you think is more
What's
likely?
closer?
It's like, which are you going to the left or are you going to the right? Once you're past all this mess.
Always go right.
Okay, so we're going to the bridge
Ogo has
first.
spoken.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. You can lead the way after that. Swing over.
It's a toxic trait. When you're driving, you always go left, but when you're walking, you always go right.
Works for me. All right. So you find the door to the bridge. Burst into the doors. Halcord turns and begins to laugh. Always one step behind. He presses a button and is surrounded by sparkling light. A moment later, he vanishes. His left arm thumps onto the deck, leaking blood. It has been severed off at the elbow. There is no sign of Halcord. Suddenly, his shuttle breaks away from the wreck of the TX-02 Beta. It is leaking plasma. He must have forgotten to seal his recharge couplings before leaving.
So his arms just come off.
One of his arms just got chopped off by his teleportation device.
By his teleportation
Oh,
device.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And he's
There
off.
is a panel on. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
There is a panel on the bridge indicating that the adenine crystals are now installed, and there are 10 tanks booting up over the next 10 minutes.
Right, so
Each tank has a destination programmed. Most of the worlds within the Grand Alliance.
right, who can shut that down the best? Is that computer acumen or is
Yeah.
that hacking?
It's got to be both, actually.
I can do the computer acumen
Yeah.
part. There we go.
Okay.
Um,
So you are frantically trying to break into these tanks. You break into the first one, and you manage to shut the first one down. The problem is it took you 2 minutes to shut down one tank. There are 9 more tanks to go.
how does this ship work? Does it have like a Jarvis like system?
It did.
Mother.
You're not seeing any response from it.
Okay.
It had an AI of its own.
Okay.
It was damaged in the wreck.
I was gonna try and transform into the guy and then manipulate it, but never mind that.
So
Right, hold on.
Is it possible? Like, is it repairable?
it is possible to be repaired.
And then shut it down.
Okay. So you, is it? Let's see, Lyra. Okay, so Lyra switches from hacking to working on repairing the AI. You see a blip, 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 and then it comes back up. Are you going to make your transformation?
Yeah, I want to transform into the guy to manipulate the AI that I'm still here and I want to shut down.
Okay. We'll spend a logic to represent your transformation.
Nice work.
But
So you have transformed into looking just like Halcord Midmo, and you're standing there, And what do you say to the AI of the ship?
Oh, I made a mistake. I need to go to the med bay. I've lost my arm. Shut down all protocols that I set up before I decided to do this.
Okay, and do you have a deception or a... You know, I'll allow that hacking.
Okay, yeah, I'll do hacking. I was gonna try and get intimidation there. I was like,
Oh, go for it, yeah.
Intimidate
you
the
use
AI.
intimidation, go for it. Yeah, so you're like, shut it down or I'm gonna destroy you.
Shut you down.
You guys.
All right, so you and the eyes of the very kangaroo looking AI is like, and he's like, and all of a sudden you start seeing, and all of a sudden they go flip, 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 and they are all temporarily off. The one that you hacked is permanently off, or basically can't be turned back on. The others are basically paused. They have 7 more minutes of boot that they have to do to be able to be online.
That's good. They're shut
But
down.
you
But
Just like I'd like to remind everyone that our job was to bounty
we've got to
hunt this
catch
guy.
him. Yeah,
not
he's getting
the
away.
world. So we could just find. Does anything close by look like we could jump in it and just take off?
Well, your ship is still here.
Yeah, we've still got
Yeah.
our drop ship.
Can we get to it quicker than 7 minutes though?
you know
well,
the
currently 7 minutes is
Yeah, the paused.
you pause them.
Yeah.
And go ahead and give me an awareness check on that. Since you're over by the AI. It's
I don't have awareness.
Ogo, go ahead and give me an awareness check. You should have everyone. Well, I try to make sure everyone has awareness.
Oh, I do. My bad. I'm sorry.
Or it looks like Ogo doesn't have awareness. So, Tuckleek, you realize that yes, it has paused it. There is a countdown of 10 minutes on the pause.
Okay.
So you'll have an extra 10 minutes.
An extra
and
10
you know
minutes.
that the tanks are in that hold.
Maybe we need to go to the hold then.
the teleportation device thing.
Mm-hmm.
How was it he fucked it up? He didn't have the.
His hand was outside of the
Didn't have his
area
arms
that
in.
he didn't bring his arms in.
Okay.
He's pointing at y'all and he just boom.
Does it still work?
It was something that he had personally.
Oh.
It was a nanite device.
The nanite device. I don't have hacking, or I would have hacked that and tried to just bring him back.
Wait, didn't we get nanites from?
You did?
Yeah, you
We have nanite technology, yeah. I've got like an ammo pack that's just made of nanites.
Mm-hmm. You also picked up. Well, there was some that you picked up to remake that robot.
That's right, yeah.
Remake that AI.
Ogo's got
And
scraps
some
of
that
it.
was unprogrammed.
Yeah,
I
does
don't
anybody
know.
have like craft?
That would be what you would need: is a craft roll, probably a computer roll. I mean, but that would be a time-sensitive thing.
I could do the
So
computer
are
roll.
y'all going to try to make a teleportation device, or are you going to try to take out the
Yeah,
tank?
let's guys, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, well, how are we
Get
going
the
to do
tank.
this?
Or some of you are going to try to teleport aboard a shuttle, while some of you try to go after the
Yeah,
tanks.
we're gonna split the party.
Yeah,
You guys go to the tank, and I'll do the teleport because I can craft it using quantum.
Okay.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's
Fair
called.
enough.
I'll go with you,
Fair
Ogo.
enough.
Me and you'll teleport then.
All right. So you'll need to make your crafting.
Oh right, hold on, wait. So if you guys are teleporting, I thought we were gonna have one person here trying to shut this shit down from here, and one set of us go to the tanks and leave Ogo doing
It's alright,
teleporting.
Okay, yeah, that's
if
fine.
you just go and fuck up the tanks, and you know.
Yeah, the three of us can shut down the tanks while Ogo teleports over to his. If you're going here,
Yeah, can someone not try and do
Me-
it by the?
Me on my own versus the big bad we've been fucking chasing for.
yeah,
two
I'm
episodes?
gonna have to go with you. Someone's going with you. Anyway, let's build this thing.
I don't know what this guy can do.
I'll roll
He's
I'll roll
like a
computer
one-armed
acumen.
like
You roll
that.
craft, right?
Actually, it's going to be you can use engineering because that's you're basically programming the nanites to do a specific thing.
All right. Okay. Roll an engineering. Ogo.
For Ogo, and because he doesn't have craft. I didn't see craft.
I don't have engineering either.
Oh no way.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in physical.
Oh yeah. No, sorry,
Not sure if it's supposed to be in physical, but it's in physical. But yeah, you can just if you just tag that's you're spending some effort on reprogramming and reorienting these nanites, and you do you donate any of your ammo nanites to this cause?
If required, yes. If required, absolutely, yeah.
All right. So here's the thing: without them, you got about a 50-50 shot of both of you surviving this.
Okay, so I'll throw them all in then.
Okay. Then it's on a 1 or 2. It's bad. If anything higher, you're okay.
Oh, I'll get an actual dice. Whoa, yes, we're fine. We're fine.
All right.
Please,
So,
man.
do y'all
Nice.
jump to your ship, or do you jump to his shuttle that is taking off?
We're going to his
Shuttle.
shuttle.
All right. You jumped aboard his shuttle. All right. We'll get back to y'all in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, you are running back down the hall towards that hold.
Yeah.
Okay, you run down there. Yeah, but definitely there are 9. There's one tank that's just the button is red and blinking like there's an error going off, and there are 9 giant war tanks that are they're in a yellow standby mode.
Hmm.
And I mean it's basically a large garage with these things, and you can tell that he has loaded in those crystals into these tanks to power them.
Does there
Now-
seem to be any? Right.
With the
Sorry,
repair
quickly.
wall, you could get to the crystals and yank the crystals.
So
With
take the
a-
energy.
With a direct hack on them, you could take them down. You have 15 more minutes to decide what you're going to do here.
Or to do it. So
The hacking
Hmm.
takes since you're at the actual device, it only takes you about a minute to hack in and shut it down. They go into that red blinking mode.
yeah, right. I say we do that, and then we go around and pull all the crystals out after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both of
I
y'all
use
have
hacking.
hacking, or does only one person have hacking? So maybe
Right.
do you have repair? No, you don't have repair.
I have
Um,
repair too, but I can't do both at once, right?
No.
you
So
can't do both.
what do we need?
I was looking to see if there was anything she could do to help. Using your strength, you're pulling the panels for her so she can work faster. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Or
you're
can-
walking
I
on,
don't know.
you're yoinking those panels off, and then she's able to get into the actual computers and plug in and gone.
Well,
So
while she's doing that, so can I start? I could use my strength to pull the crystals out the.
yes.
Yeah.
So and then you can yoink those crystals out on the other. So maybe you start on one side, she starts on the other.
Yeah. I'll
Middle.
start doing that.
And,
Nice.
You know,
Yeah.
5 minutes into your 15 minutes, you have disabled all of the tanks.
Nice. Well done.
With your awareness, you realize you could activate the weapons on these tanks to destroy themselves on a timer.
We could just blow this thing up by itself. Oh my god, we can Armageddon it. We can Armageddon it. Just don't fuck it up.
That would take a acumen, logic, and hacking.
I have logic.
We're only doing Armageddon if Chris sings the theme tune. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall
Do
asleep.
you have the logic?
Cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Don't need
Go
that
on,
logic.
Chris.
Don't need that logic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. All right. So you guys go through and you set this in motion while everything is basically shut down, but you've gone in and basically armed the first shots inside these tanks to just explode. And you've got 7 minutes to get out of here.
Fuck. Run.
So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You basically run back to where your ship is, and you two hop into your ship. Going back over, gentlemen. You have hopped on board his ship. It's just a little shuttle. That was not the plan. Let me find a shuttle. Let's see if I can find. You know what? We will just forego that and go back to the combat map.
Which one?
It's either that or abandon your ship and run back to the I've lost the word. The command center and utilize what's left of the nanites to make the teleportation and join them. Yeah, let's let y'all save your ship. That'd be better because that ship was an expensive ship.
Yeah,
alright.
me and Ogo have got this.
Let's get Halcord.
You guys did a good job with the tanks. Me and Ogo will not let them down on this, on our job.
The basic things. There's Halcord.
What map are we on, Brian?
I'm just going to use the combat map. Here we go.
Oh, sweet.
And
Oh, this is just a ranges map, isn't it?
yeah,
Cool.
I use it more for my Cypher games than anything. I'm just deleting the scrapper bots off of the combat tracker. All right, now let's get Halcord on here. There he is. And let's put him. Yeah, we'll put him over here. You guys are over, and there's Rusty. There. Basically, you appear kind of in the back of his little ship, which has got like a little personnel area for people, like, and little jump benches. And he's in his seat. There's blood splatter all up the aisle to where his seat is, and he is punching buttons, and he is heading towards a small spaceport off of the only habitable planet in this system.
Right, time for your intimidate, Ogo. Tell him to stand down. So we can take him alive.
So before we teleported, I grabbed his arm that was on the floor, and I'm gonna slap him with it and tell him to stand down.
All right, so you're gonna walk over to him. He's sitting in that chair. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
By the way, I still look the same as him because it would take me another 10 minutes to transform back. So I look exactly the same as him, but yellow.
He's getting slapped by himself with his own arm.
Oh yeah, he looks very surprised.
Nice.
He's like, and then you slap him, and then you intimidate him. He's like, he's going to, with his one good hand, he lets go of the controls. He reaches into his jacket and pulls a phase pistol.
Can I try and run towards him and just try and throw these... I've got binders, I guess that's handcuffs. They're called binders in Star Wars RPG, so I'm guessing it's the same here. Can I try and throw that on his one good hand? With a melee attack or something?
Sure. Do you have melee?
No.
How about you roll a stealth to come up to him without being seen?
Okay.
Or not roll, but... So you come up and you
use my
slap
binders.
that on him. Do you have the mechanical ones, or do you have the ones that shot?
in my inventory it just says manacles standard. They're called
Standard.
manacles. Sorry, yeah.
Standard. So you have the standard ones, okay? So they don't have the one. They don't have the ability to shock. And you used your nanite pack earlier. So yeah, you slap that on his hand, and you knock that phase pistol out of his hand. That, by the way, the phase pistols do a lot of damage.
Good.
So they're a lot more dangerous.
Pick that up,
But you
Ogo.
slapped that on him, and then slapped it on his upper arm, and it just locks down. And
Nice.
he's like, and he looks down. He's like, "Oh, it stopped the bleeding."
You're coming in alive. Yeah, we're stopping the bleeding. We don't want you dead. We won't be getting paid twice as much if you come in alive. So shut up. No more evil bad guy monologuing. We're getting you back. We're getting you back to Bounty Hunter HQ and getting paid.
But you never destroyed my tanks. They're going to destroy the entire.
Ha! That's where you're wrong.
Great
That's
Man
where
Alliance.
you're wrong. Ha ha ha.
Even you guys
No,
don't know it.
notice there's only two of
No.
us here, my friend. Where do you think the other two are? They are with your tanks. Putting them out of order right now. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha
You're
ha
ruining all my
ha.
plans.
Ha 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 ha. I can monologue right back at you.
Yep. He's kind of shocked at the fact that you stopped him. This is inconceivable, he says.
I'm gonna put a gag over his mouth. Shut him up.
You don't like that actor? Oh man.
No, your acting was great.
All right.
I just don't like him.
The closest Trarfi consulate is on Durin 5. Y'all eventually will be able to meet up with him. There is a compatible airlock.
And
You're able
I was
to
gonna
connect
say,
up.
because that was his ship not in bad pattern when it left. Like,
Yeah, he had ripped off the seals to the thing, to the.
so I
was
feel
leaking
like
fluid.
me and or Lyra would have started chasing that ship, knowing that they were going to be
Not
on
even
it.
taking a navigation check to follow him because he is leaving behind a trail of plasma.
Yeah.
So you
So
are,
we would catch them up, wouldn't we?
and
and
yeah,
be like-
very quickly it's obvious that they're going to run out of fuel because they're leaking fuel all over the place.
They need to get on this ship, and then we need to get the heck out of Dodge.
So you transfer over. Just leave. Are you just going to leave that shuttle just floating there?
We'll keep a signal on it. We'll pin a signal to it so that we can report it to space police or the
So you
space
mark it
council,
for the
the space recovery truck, whoever picks up scrap
Barbie?
ships.
Okay. So you let you designate where it is. You head over to the Trarfi consulate on Durin 5. See, you destroyed the tanks. Halcord is alive. There are 4 of you. So that's 900 Deca credits reward split among you. And you all gain 2 reputation points, which is basically your experience.
Nice.
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 That was it.
Nice. Well done, guys. We got him. We got our
Nice
boy.
work, guys.
You
Yeah.
got your boy.
That was very nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are things that I like about the system in that if you decide you're going to do something and you have the skill, you get to do it. You don't
Yeah.
you don't go through all this
Play.
planning and then roll the dice and damn, I got a 1.
They say never split the party, but this
I was just
group,
about to
when
say the same thing.
these
in this
guys,
case.
yeah, that was beautifully executed plan, guys. Well proud of you all. Beautifully done.
GG, guys.
Yeah, GG.
And thank you so much.
You hope
I
you all
think-
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Have
thanks,
fun.
Brian.
It was fun.
A lot of fun.
Well, guys, that'll be the end of that one. We'll say goodbye to our viewers on YouTube. I'm Alex Oliver. This is Brew, Chris, Luna, and Brian. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Bye 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 bye.